United Way of Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox, and Addington supports 42 local agencies and 71 local programs. Many of their services are vital to the health of our community, especially during COVID-19. So I am used to having you sitting next to me in a studio, but here I am in my living room. And where are you these days?
I'm mostly at home. I'm working from home, as are most of our staff. So our office is still functioning, but most of us are working from home.
But the best part is I can wear my track pants and fuzzy slippers.
Yeah, to set a routine. I find I get tired a lot because you just keep working. You don't have the breaks you usually get in an office, people coming in or meetings. So yeah.
I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, there's all kinds of things that we're all coping with and trying to adjust to. So, and
Yeah.
especially the United Way, what are the challenges that you're facing these days?
Well, firstly, I think it's a great community to be in. People are so willing to help. One of our biggest challenges is finding opportunities for volunteers. Everyone wants to help, and right now we're not quite designed for where to send volunteers. Our agencies are still looking at how safe it is because they want to make sure volunteers and staff are safe. So we're still looking into that. But separately, we've got an immense effort going to make sure that meal programs are still available for those who need them, as well as shelter for those who are the most vulnerable. And the city, all the agencies, all the organizations are coming together so well. It's amazing.
Well, it fits with your motto. I really like your motto. Tell us what it is.
So the model for
Local.
the United Way is so local love, basically. It's all about us coming together and making sure our local community are protected. In times like this, it's really making sure the vulnerable have access to services.
And so some of your agencies and services have been declared as essential services.
So certainly, meal programs are essential. So we have what's really interesting is how the meal programs have adapted. They're working very well together. Most of them are doing takeout. We've got Good Food Box still running. We've got Martha's Table, Outreach St. George, St. Vincent, all doing takeout. Martha's Table and Lionhearts are 7 days a week. So 7 days a week you can get a meal. Lionhearts actually gives takeout at Skeleton Park, and Martha's Table is doing takeout at their location. Everywhere people are working together to find different ways to stay safe, keep their clients safe, but still continue to serve them. The food bank has been overwhelmed with requests. And so part of our role is just finding the gaps and making sure that the agencies have enough funds, because donations are drying up too, to purchase food and make sure that it's available for people.
Well, with people with so much time on their hands, would it be an idea? This would be a time to go through your pantry and pick out anything that hasn't expired, but you're probably not going to use it anytime soon and run it over to the food bank. Is that a suggestion?
Absolutely, because they do have a container outside their office doors. Their office is closed, it's by appointment only. But you can drop off your goods, any non-perishables into that bin, and they will definitely use them because the demand is increasing, as we know, and it'll probably just increase more. So again, these meal programs, the city's put together a postcard that's available on their website, on most of our social media and websites. We've got that posted. So if anyone's looking for where to find food, just look on social media and our websites, and it's all there.
You know, I've said before that it seems that this community you can eat, but finding a place, finding a roof over your head is a whole other story. So it's still darn chilly. It's nice during the days, but evenings are still chilly for people to be outside. What services are still available for people who, well, the truly homeless?
Absolutely. And also self-isolation is a challenge, right? If you don't have a place to stay, how do you isolate yourself? So the youth shelters, actually, the city has moved them into Union Street, and we're just looking at settling them in, and then they'll start to look at intake. Right now, they're just not taking this week, but by next week, they should be fully up and running and able to accept new youth. The adult shelter is still open. The city is working with Addictions and Mental Health to start another. They've got a place out in the West End, Ridley Street, where they will be putting people who, they will be housing people who need a little bit more to self-isolate or just need some place to go.
Something that occurred to me, I walked down to a grocery store today and very carefully and followed someone asked me for money. And I started thinking about the folks that we see, especially in downtown, who depend on people giving them change, spare change to keep them going. But with the streets deserted, these people must really be up against it these days.
We're increasing our community outreach. One of our agencies, Home Based Housing, is actually, we're funding an extra outreach worker who can then get in touch with these people and make sure that they know where they can go when they choose to go.
That is really great. So, well, again, you need volunteers, and there will be precautions to keep them safe. You could use money, no doubt, and so could most of their agencies. And they cleaning up that pantry. Maybe there's things in there you could be donating to any one of the agencies, but especially the food bank. Is that anything else that we could be doing for you folks?
Well, certainly we've got a fund going, and that money is going directly to help agencies in need. What we do is listen to the agencies, simple things like making sure cell phones are available for clients who are self-isolated and need to get in touch with staff or counseling. The other thing is counseling services. This is a stressful time for people. So on our website, we have posted a list of the agencies that are still offering counseling. It's video or phone counseling, but a lot of our agencies are still continuing to function and adapt to how they would normally counsel.
Oh, that is wonderful news. Yes, it certainly is needed. So, well, stay safe. Great talking to you, and we'll meet up again when all this is over.
It's good to see you. Thanks, Donna.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.